Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for all signs, specifically regarding your Cancer placement. What a day it has been. What a night it has been. What a week it has been. What a month it has been. What a freaking year it has been. I hope that you are feeling okay. I'm sending so much love to you. Let's go ahead and tap into the collective energy. See what you need to know. What spirit, what your higher self has to say to you. Let's tap in. Starting the reading off with another 9, are we? 9 of Cups. The 3 of Pentacles, and I had just seen the Empress at the bottom of the deck. And the 6 of Cups, so we got 3, 6, 9. I see the Queen of Pentacles. Clearly you're working on like your inner fortitude, like feeling secure and sustainable within yourself. You're building something, you're working on your money, you're working on feeling grounded. There's some sort of justice to the judgment, like the divine is got something going on in your life right now, being called to some sort of a higher purpose. Page of Cups. Working on your happiness, working on overcoming your toxicity. Magician, you're working on manifesting in regards to your money, in regards to collaborating with others. Feeling a lot of like sadness. Clearly going through an ego death and recovering from like disappointment. I feel like there's just a lot of grief in the air. Maybe it's just this eclipse season. There's a lot of purging of emotions going on. Ace of Cups, so the divine is handing you some sort of new beginning here. It's also as a card of self-love. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, a lot of emotional work. Maybe you're manifesting newness. And there's the Empress again and the Ace of Pentacles. I needed to fix the angle of my camera. You got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. So the divine clearly has his hand all up in this. I mean, we saw the Tower at the beginning, 2 aces, a lot of yellow, like working on seeing the light in your life, working on gratitude and stability and nurturing what it is that you do have going on in your life right now. And there's the 6 of Cups again. Feeling nostalgic, feeling kind of confused. There could be some relationships that you're like seeing through, having to walk away from, having to have courage and strength so that you can get to your actual happiness. Why do these feel like the same messages? Like, you've been watching the last few readings, right? Because this is totally just still your energy. Thinking a lot about the past, kind of obsessing over it. Feeling like you're trying to find balance with it, but you're having a hard time seeing through this dark space. when it comes to something that you're wanting that has not happened yet. This Four of Wands energy. And you can see the mirror. It's like wanting something from your past or like a childhood memory. There's something that when you look back on it, you see happiness. But there's some sort of an illusion that you're sitting in that is in the way of this stable foundation that it is that you're wanting to build. Knight of Cups. A lot of emotions here. Needing to lead with your emotions. There's something that you need to take action on in regards to how you're feeling. Maybe you're feeling kind of anxious about it. Definitely still really up in your head. I think like the obsession energy, like not being able to get this thought out of your head, not being able to let go of something. What is it? What is it that you're struggling to let go of? What is it that the collective is struggling to let go of? King of Wands. It's like you want to be in a position of power, but that's keeping you stuck. Look at even the positioning. The Nine of Swords in between the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. There's so much healing that is happening for you emotionally. But there's something that you really want on the other side. And I mean, I kind of like the King energy. But I'm getting that like it's something that you're being like defensive over. Talk to me more about this Devil to the Nine of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. You're taking like grounded action on your anxiety. But you're kind of being a little stubborn. Yeah, that's the truth. You're being stubborn about toxicity that you're sitting in. It's like you're going really, really slow with it. Why? Why are you, what? There's an ego death that you're struggling to surrender to. And that's what's going to help you to feel more nurtured. That's what's going to help you to feel more healed and restored. That's what's being shaken up for you. Anything else? Yeah, that's what's going to help you to actually move forward. Because you need to let this ending happen. Oh my God, my dog is like so sick tonight. I mean, it's like she's... Again, what a day, okay? Moving towards like harmony and balance in your life is going to take you... What is the problem, bro? You know, we've been doing these readings. So like for real, like let's get cutthroat. Spirit, let's straight lace, no chase. You know what I'm saying? What is the problem? What is the problem with this devil energy, with this Nine of Swords? Because it's literally been coming up in like every single reading. Ace of Wands to the Page of Swords. I'm getting that like maybe there's like this immaturity. Like the divine keeps trying to take you over here, but you want to stay in this Page of Swords energy for what? You're like resisting this Tower. Whatever has been going on in your life is trying to bring in change for you. It's trying to bring in the Sun. Ultimate happiness, clarity, fulfillment, trust, radiance, vulnerability, true joy. But you're resisting this Tower. It's like you don't want to make the decision to do what it is that you just know you need to do. And we have been going through this reading after reading. Now, I know that this is my collective, and I feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine. I could be talking to a feminine who operates more in her masculine energy. No, like it's not even about the gender. It's just about the energy. But I'm clearly talking to a more expressive, even that is difficult to say, like a masculine energy. Every single reading, we keep going through the same type of conversation. So what is going to help your stubborn ass? You know what I'm saying? For real. Opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. Why do you feel like you just have to be in control? Why are you on a power trip, my ninja? Why are you on the power trip? Is it helping you? Because what I'm looking at in the cards is that your ass sitting over here sad, looking like boo-boo the fool, but don't want to admit it. And why not? Because you think people are going to look at you a certain way. People are already looking at you crazy. We done already talked about this. People already see through your BS. People already see through your mask. House 9, spiritual growth. You need to grow the F up, okay? You need to grow up. And I don't know why that's so hard for you. The childhood healing, you know, the nostalgia, it's a lot about your childhood, how you grew up. 9/11 was just on the counter. This is critical for you. This is critical. When you were 9 years old, 11 years old, 1999. What's up? Like, I want to be loving and compassionate and support you through this. At the same time, I'm like, bro, the Chariot, like, move forward. Like, get your balance, your stuff out. Get out your head. Look at these toxic thoughts. Every reading, we keep getting the 8s. I keep seeing the Strength card. Like, you over here wanting to be in this King of Wands energy, like you the shit. But you over here, like, falling apart on the inside, trying to, you're holding it together at the seams. You are low-key hurting yourself trying to keep up this facade. And God's trying to give you a new beginning on something that it is that you want, but it's like you refuse to really step into like who you truly are. Angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. You have support. You are needing to look at things from a different perspective. You're sitting in illusions. It's like you are your own worst enemy. I feel like the hidden enemy is you, bro. I mean, I cut open, these are the same cards from yesterday. I done shuffled them, and still the same thing is coming out. Profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. You have some sort of relationship. Look at that 4 of Wands. You have some sort of relationship that it is that you want, but you're not letting yourself have it. Friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Maybe you got friends that have gotten in your way. Maybe you need to change your friend group, your social circle. Do you have friends? Do you talk to people about what you're going through? Or are you just being closed off and guarded and trying to look like you got your shit together? Look, you over here, Knight of Wands ass. Hot and cold, in and out, inconsistent. This is a card of like inconsistent action. So it's like you're not even really taking consistent action towards the things that you want. But we saw that Knight of Pentacles, like you over here slow as hell. You taking your damn time, being stubborn, low-key. Like, oh, I'm being patient. No, you're being, that's the truth. You acting like you being patient and you just trying to like take your time on some shit. But that's like a distortion. Like you really playing yourself right now, and you keeping yourself away from all of the things that the divine wants to give you. And I'm not even trying to be annoyed with you, because it's like these are your readings. This is about you, not me. I done still got on this table to do this reading for you tonight, because I'm like, you know what? I could have just went to bed. It'd be like 1:30 in the morning when I'll be about to do these readings. And it's like, you know what, Lord? Okay, I'm up. So I meditated. I'm over here clearing the space, dealing with my dog being sick. And I'm still like, let me do this reading for the collective. And what's up with you? You still over here playing games, but you watching a reading like you want somebody to tell you what's up. You know what's up. You know what's up. You got 10 swords in your back, stick a fork in you, you're done. You're done. But it's like you just don't want to admit it. You just still holding on to BS. You holding on for dear life when you really need to be surrendering so that you can let this sun come in, so you can allow the universe to just like let the justice, bro. Let what happen, let what needs to happen, happen. Because you over here trying to take your time thinking about it, you're rejecting what God is trying to give you. How rude. How rude. When the divine is trying to give you a gift, and you over here being stubborn, bro. Sitting in illusions, don't want to find balance, being defensive, trying to act like you got options, juggling and stuff, bro. You tripping. You my friend and everything, but I'm just being honest. You tripping. Self-express and embody the truth. Because that's what a King of Wands does. Express yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Who do you need to express yourself to? A friend? A pillow? I don't know, but something going on with you, and you're not truly expressing yourself. You're not being real. You're not being real. And that's lame. Like, what do you think? You over here sitting in like chaos and confusion. You trying to put a square peg into the circle. Looking crazy as hell. And whoever you kicking it with, your homies, they over here looking crazy with you. You're looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Okay? I'm just trying to be honest with you. I ain't even trying to hold you. The divine is offering you healing, restoration. Clearly you a star. You know what I'm saying? You sitting in hermit, feeling like a wounded warrior, trying to think about your life and all the decisions that you made, but you still are not ready to pick this up. It's like you're still reflecting on things that are really just breaking your heart. When all that's on your mind is the Lovers. That's what's on your mind. That's what you're over here reflecting on. It's how you broke somebody's heart because you don't be telling the truth. What's up with that? That's kind of lame, bro. This Empress that you want to have a new cycle with, but the divine done sat your ass down because you need to walk away from things in your life and you still not doing it, and you already know what to do. Your intuition is telling you what to do and you still not doing it. What the F? And you over here feeling out in the cold, like you're not even happy. You're going through this period of loss because you don't want to look at the truth, because you don't want to see the truth. That is crazy. And you need to make a decision because the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. You trying to go up or down? Are you trying to move forward or are you trying to stay stuck? Because it's eclipse season and the timelines, it ain't waiting for nobody. Is that an expression? Time waits for no man. So you can keep on sitting over here playing like, oh, well, you know, maybe if I just keep on waiting, you know, maybe something will just happen. Bro, you are tripping. Or at least if something is supposed to happen, and look, see the expression, how we saw that sun card where you need to express yourself and embody the truth. And here go house 5. Passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. You need to express yourself. Because if you want to continue moving forward in your life and you want to move towards the things that you want, you need to listen to the call. Because you know. Your intuition has been telling you, and the divine has been calling you. You've probably been seeing signs, angel numbers, hearing certain things through music, and you're like, you probably be stopping dead in your tracks like, oh my God, like, is someone like playing a prank on me or something? But it's like, no, your intuition is just screaming at you. 18 on the counter as I was saying that. That's moon energy, which still breaks down to a 9. Like, get out of the illusion. You're a highly intuitive person. This channel is directed towards Cancers. You're just being defensive and you're manifesting this 5 of Cups. It's like you want to manifest this 10 of Cups. But what you're manifesting for real is this 5 of Cups, because you're sitting in illusion and you're being stubborn and you're holding on to the wrong things. You see how this person is facing the 3 cups? You're not facing what's true, what's left, what's real, what you can truly work with. You're living in the past. There go that 6 of Cups. Like, you're living in the past. Do you want to keep living like this? Do you want to keep feeling sorrowful and regretful and depressed and sad on the outside, but you're trying to wear a mask to everybody else like you're okay? What? That's what God came to do in your body? Is to live a lie and pump fake? Being a perpetrator? I think not. So what are we really doing with this? Uranus, radically change. Radically change is what you need to do. I'm praying for you. Originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. You need to be like using your imagination to see yourself in a different light. Why don't you even just meditate on seeing yourself? Tell the truth. Tell the truth in your imagination. Why don't you start there? Why don't you start to see yourself in your imagination as somebody who has opened up? What does it look like to you for you to be vulnerable? What does it look like for you to be honest? What does it look like for you to live authentically and to not be wearing a mask? Who are you? What are your interests? 2112 on the counter. Like, it's like you need to look at yourself in the mirror, but not like a physical mirror, right? Look at your astrology chart. Look at your numbers. You know what I'm saying? When's your birthday? What does your numbers say about you? How else can you look at yourself to see and understand who you truly are so that you can actually start to walk in those shoes? My Lord, I'm over here trying not to yawn. I'm talking to somebody though. If you want like a personal reading, or you want me to go over your astrology chart, or you want me to go over some numerology with you, or you know what I'm saying, because you need some help. I don't know who you need to talk to, what you need to do. If you got a friend, somebody who is not one of your fake homies, not one of your homies that's low-key sitting in this energy too. You know what I'm saying? Again, radically change. Who are you avoiding talking to? Because I'm sure you know some people who would be so happy and welcoming of you to come to them with an honest conversation, like you really opening up. And that seems like that would really take some hard work for you. That would really take some strength and courage. And this seems like a karmic lesson for you. Why else do you feel like you keep repeating the same shit in your life? You over here trying to make something else happen, and God's like, you need to look at this. You ain't moving towards that Four of Wands right now. You ain't moving towards that Empress because you need to get your shit together. You need to heal your heart. You need to stop playing games. Trust, patience, sensuality. Are you even trustworthy? You know what I'm saying? Like, who really trusts you? Like, if you, and they're going to gecko, confirmation. If you really sat back and look at it, who in your life truly trusts you? Or does everybody feel like you're full of it and you're inconsistent and untrustworthy and foolish and reckless and unreliable and a liar? Do you want to be looked at like that? Are those the types of relationships that you want? People who just lie to you? And I feel like I'm asking the wrong person that, because as if that's the type of stuff that you would act like you are okay with. Oh, well, I don't want people to hurt my feelings, so you just want people to lie to you? You want to walk around with shit on your face? And ain't nobody telling you what's up? You want to look crazy? Because people that love you, they're going to let you know, like, hey, I think you should look at that. Hey, that seems unhealthy. And you over here cutting people off, trying to be cutthroat to the people that love you, that are being patient with you. Oh my God. I'm trying not to be frustrated with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're my friend, you're my family. I love you. This is with love that people tell you things like this. This is with love that the divine is coming for that ass. This is with love that the divine keeps trying to shake things up in your life, and it's like you just still holding on, ain't you? This is you. This is you. When God over here got towers falling in your life because, and that is the truth. But when I tell you, every time I keep talking to you about stuff, and then I keep seeing the Ace of Swords, this is the truth, what I'm telling you. That's why you over here watching the tarot reading, because I'm tapping into my intuition to tell you some stuff. This thing, I'm sure it's like everybody has their stuff, right? Every time I want to say it has nothing to do with me, everything is a reflection. I'm sure I could look at this at this reading and see some things in my life where I could work on some things. But this has been coming up every day with you. Every time we do these readings, this is what's going on. So why are you even watching the readings if you ain't really trying to change? You want somebody to tell you what you want to hear? Because that's what you do to people? You just tell them what they want to hear? acting like you're emotionally intelligent, and you over here carrying burdens, looking crazy as hell. God is trying to get you up out of these karmic cycles because you are a spiritual leader. You're a spiritual warrior. You're meant to be teaching people. You're meant to be serving people and guiding people with the light that is within you. But you are taking the blessing of God and using it for, like, in a shadow type of way. You're being egotistical. You're not being honest with yourself, and that's why you're feeling burdened. Because the divine is not letting up off of you, because you're supposed to be completing some karmic cycles, but you over here trying to still act like you got it together. And you don't. And everybody can tell, because you over here in this Nine of Swords energy. Probably got red eyes from crying and stuff. Ambition, realism, and methodical steps. You need to be being more realistic about your situation and being more ambitious about moving towards having a more honest life, being more grounded for real, needing to pray is what I'm getting. And not like some superficial repetitive ass prayer. You need to, like, open up your heart, like, Lord, Holy Spirit, okay? I invite you into my heart. Open up my eyes, open up my spiritual eyes and my spiritual ears. Touch my head and my heart. Guide my steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, be for real. Be for real. It ain't cute. This ain't cute. I don't know who you think want this. Because don't nobody want to give up the coochie on this BS right here. This is lame. Cancer, nurture, comfort, and protection. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely talking to a Cancer here who has a lot of purpose. Any more messages? Because we're 30 minutes in. And I feel like you're probably mad at me. Don't even want to hear it. 9 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles. Like, you're looking at someone. And even yourself, it's like you want to be in this energy. But you ain't going to be in this energy being deceptive. You think this chick be lying to people? You think she got so abundant and God is blessing this person when they over here being deceptive, manipulative, opportunistic, shallow, ignorant? Hell no. Hell no. And you over here holding on. Can't make it up. This your energy right here. Looking crazy as hell. 5 of Swords to the 4 of Cups. 7 of Swords to the 4 of Pentacles. You think you know who you are, but the person that you know is someone who is stingy spiritually. Openly deceptive. People see you as somebody who's untrustworthy, who plays games. And you constantly in your ego over here just want to be right all the time. And that's what's got nobody in your life. That's why you over here in hermit. Because you thinking that you doing something. You're not. You doing something all right. You know what I'm saying? Looking crazy. That's why God done sat your ass down so you can try to find some balance and come about these illusions. And stop being so damn childish. You know what I'm saying? Be willing to learn something. If that's what you're going to do. You want to be like a child? Be willing to learn. Open up your mind. Be pliable. Be teachable. That's what's going to get you to a new cycle. On a new timeline. God trying to bring you in all this money. Look at this. 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. But you got to make a choice. You got to make a choice to go towards what really makes you happy. Which it seems like it's some sort of a commitment. It's something serious. It's something serious. And this is low key the 9 Pentacles right here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Now, I feel like I done been real hard on you today. So is there any sort, and please forgive me, because it's not, it's out of love. I tell you that right now. This reading is out of love. So whoever needs to hear this, you're here for a reason. This is the messages that God has for you. For my toxic masculines who want love, but need to have a different perspective on it. This is for you. And I do feel like I tap into that person, to the divine masculine who needs some help. Because I've had divine masculines in my life that low-key heart broken and shattered by these people. You know what I'm saying? Friends, lovers, family. And I wish that the things that I had to say could have helped them. But sometimes it's like you don't want to hear it from the people that genuinely love you and want the best for you. It's like you're resistant to those people. So now here you are listening to a tarot reading because you're trying to get some sort of clarity, guidance, I don't know, entertainment, I don't know. But clearly God is speaking to you through me. So Yang. Proactivity, expressive, doing, and forward motion. If you're not moving forward, what are you really doing? Being proactive, the expression, like we saw the express yourself, like you're not really expressing yourself. Doing and forward motion. We saw that Knight of Pentacles, that Knight of Wands, and even the Knight of Cups. It's like you're inconsistent. You're inconsistent. All right, let's get the positive messages. Okay, there's some sort of a new beginning here. Like you are at this place where you have nothing but potential that's ready and waiting for you. The Chariot was at the bottom of the deck. Like all you got to do is just balance your yin and yang energy. Like you have to find balance. You can't keep trying to be a dictator and be authoritative and think that like that's not truly like King of Cups energy. Whatever. The Emperor. This is a gift for you to actually learn who you truly are. And then with the seeing again the Hermit, like who you truly are. You're a leader. These are 2 cards about leadership. This is to help you to step into your identity of leadership. But you have to allow this karmic cycle to end. There is love on the other side, but that also is a choice. Do you see the mirror here? The mirror of you is this divine counterpart connection that you over here sleeping on. You over here still trying to, well, should I do this? What about this? You know what I'm saying? You thinking too much. You thinking too much. I know this is Pentacles here, but this is, you know, someone who's meditating. In the context of this reading, I'm getting that, like, you really need to consider where you've been putting your energy into. And to me, it seems like you've been putting your energy into the wrong stuff. Like, oh God, you've been putting your energy into this. It's like you reflecting all right. You reflecting all right on these pissy ass cups. That's your shit. Like that's the advice for you is to genuinely start to look at things from a different perspective, to follow your intuition, and to be willing to have the strength to walk away because you clearly got it. You clearly have it. Chiron, hurt and heal. Acknowledge your pain points. Like, what is it that, like, are you allowing yourself to cry? What is it that you've gone through to where it is masking, it's sitting on top of who you really are? Explore that. Where is your Chiron placement? Do you have Chiron in Cancer? I actually have Chiron at like 1 degree of Cancer. Do you have Chiron in Cancer? Where is your Chiron? Because that's what the divine is calling for you to do right now. you need to be working on the pain that you have hidden in your heart, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's not just speaking out of your literal mouth. That is the things that you're manifesting, the things that you are bringing into fruition, whatever that word is, in your life. The things that you are outwardly manifesting. I need to get up off here. The World to the Two of Cups. There is love. King of Swords trying to peek out. There is love for you. There's love for you. There's a new cycle. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be willing. You got to be willing to tell the truth. You got to be willing to come out of this energy, you know, constantly trying to just wait all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Like, golly, when you gonna stop? When is enough enough? When have you thought about it enough to where you actually start to take some action? You know what I'm saying? House 10, structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. So maybe if you know, start to work on some discipline, creating some structure in your life. What are the things that you actually want to accomplish? What is your life mission? Like, what is your purpose here on earth? Do you talk to God about that? Do you know what that is for yourself? And the last message I'm going to say, and I'm going to just pull these because I see them both, is the Ten of Cups and the Sun. Like, we done saw the sun come out a few times in this reading. So there's clarity that is here for you. Maybe whatever I just said provided some clarity. There's clarity that's available for you. There's happiness, there's family, there's love, there's true sustainable fulfillment in your life. But that is a choice that you have to make. So we're going to see where this next reading goes. But I hope that this was helpful. I am sending you so much love, okay? And I will see you in the next one. Peace.